All right, folks, take a quick look here at Dogecoin, and thanks again so much for the request. Always comment below, let me know what coins you want me to go ahead and cover, and I'll try to make sure to include those as well. Moving forward, though, here with Dogecoin, definitely looking good, but you got to keep in mind, majority of the market's looking awesome here today, just based on the simple fact that Bitcoin broke through that 90K local resistance there, and effectively is doing quite well. Okay, so keep that in mind. Dogecoin's performing similar to that. So what we're going to do is take a look at the larger, unbiased, macro structure and kind of just recognize where we're at here. We still have not broken bullish yet. I just want to reaffirm that. We're also going to double check the side by side here with this coin and just quickly understand, how well or poorly it's doing versus Bitcoin. I think it's important to always recognize that. Be sure before you go any further here or watch any further, hit the like button, comment below. Join us over at Bitunix too. There's an awesome deposit reward bonus and excellent opportunity here for $50,000 collective prize pool here. This is one of the best options for our traders because we have high volume traders. It's almost guaranteed we're going to hit a majority of these targets here, right? So unlock those features there just by using the exchange or using my link down below to basically be eligible for every future trading competition and bonus. That being said, back in data here for Dogecoin. Right-hand side, we can see 14 cents and 13.7 as that local area of support based on previous high ranges and new low ranges. So 13.7 appears to be the local bottom. Even though we saw that sweep of that liquidation, there's a strong chance we're going to go much higher here moving forward. Now, keep in mind, there is still some liquidation left down as low as 13 cents. So in a perfect world, we would have saw a significant candle wick down to that level, and then the price action recovered. But between now and then, just know whenever the price action were to pull back for Bitcoin, pay attention to Dogecoin. We may actually see that level still. All right, so I don't want to kind of give you any false hope here and be like, hey, we're just going to go straight up from here because Bitcoin's doing well. We got to understand that this is a weekend pump, low volume. It's hard to trust it. Okay, liquidation delta is still pretty close to. It's like right at 250 million, down from 500. So that the liquidation amount has cut in half. So there's less people shorting this coin, but there's still more people shorting this coin even after the pump here. Okay, so that leads me to believe that we're not quite out of the doghouse yet. Pun definitely intended. And we're in a position right now where it's difficult to want to take a long just yet. If you do take a long, it is smarter to go higher, to take a long versus taking a short, just based on the overall sense of how the market's moving right now. But it's still very early to tell, right? We look at the daily time frame. There's not a lot of convergence there, and we look at the 4-hour. It's roughly the same thing. Like most other coins have broken above 50 in the RSI, and we still have yet to see that so far here, right? We're right there at that level, but haven't fully closed above. So I think it's still premature to want to consider taking a long, but there are some incentivizing things above the price with fair value and see a little bit of liquidation here, a chunk of liquidation as high as 15.5. So I think that'd be a better case scenario to retest our previous high range, but I do think that it's far too early to say that's going to happen yet. Just from a conservative standpoint, being realistic with you. I'm not just going to tell you what you want to hear because you'll never hear that from me. I always do my due diligence, so you should too, right? That's just kind of how it should work. But ultimately, what we're looking for here to see this continuation progress higher is if Bitcoin were to pull back to say 90, 91,000, hold its local high range, that's the area we want to consider taking along. Okay, because once more, it's common for previous high ranges to be retested as a new low. So 14 cents would be a pretty decent consideration for a long, just kind of shooting from the hip here, based on what we're seeing here, under the impression Bitcoin pulls back. Bitcoin doesn't pull back, maybe scale in, average in as the price goes up, and adjust your stop loss higher. That's the important thing. But don't get super greedy in this market, folks. It's far too early to tell. One good 4-hour candle does not mean we're back on track. Okay, so just some friendly advice there. Otherwise, that's all we got here for the moment. Make sure you also check out our obviously our trade alerts here. We got good 30% on Ethereum there, an hour and a half from a trade we took earlier from 30.15 to 31.40. That is all included in our announcements here, of course, for my crypto cash basically benefit here, right? There's a the 25 days of Christmas. It's all available there for you on Twitter and Telegram or Discord. So check that out if you're curious. There are I think 18 or 19 slots left. A couple of people reserved some slots last night, and we got a little bit left. So just keep in mind that is available for you if you want it. Otherwise, I look forward to work with you in whatever shape or form. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you the next one. Take care.